boys and girls, thank you for visiting Uncle Jay Plays. And with this playthrough, I'll be continuing the exploration of the underground. So the last time I was playing... Let's get rid of that mouse. Last time I was playing, we beat Papyrus, dated him, and now we are ready to move on to the next leg of our journey, which I am pretty sure involves a angry fish waifu and a possessed dummy. Papyrus also managed to eat through some of my resources, so I'm picking up some more. Because as I stated before, I am absolutely terrible at these bullet hell games, especially when most of the fights are more of a marathon than an actual fight. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I did, although a majority of it just involved me laying around and drinking. But that's still better than being at work, right? Is there anything in here? No, it's locked. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in there anyways. Some of the ambience freeze areas are pretty good, and some not so much. Yo, are you sneaking out to see her too? Awesome. She's the coolest, right? I want to be just like her when I grow up. Hey, don't tell my parents I'm here. This is an echo flower. It repeats the last thing it heard over and over. Teehee. Alright. The sound of rushing water fills you with determination. What? Haven't you seen a guy with 2 jobs before? Fortunately, 2 jobs means twice as many legally required breaks. I'm going to Grillby's. Wanna come? Well, if you insist, I'll pry myself away from my work. Over here. I know a shortcut. Fast shortcut, huh? Hey, everyone. Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans. Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sansy. Hey, Sans, weren't you just here for breakfast a few minutes ago? No, I haven't had breakfast in at least half an hour. You must be thinking of brunch. Here, get comfy. Oops, watch where you sit down. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? Give me a burger. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Really, we'll have a double order of burger. So, what do you think of my brother? Of course he's cool. He'd be cool too if you wore that outfit every day. You'd only take that thing off if you absolutely had to. Oh well, at least he washes it. And by that I mean he wears it in the shower. Reminds me of that TLC Cheapskates series. There is some dude who would buy clothing from Walmart and then wear it in the shower with Ziploc bags on the tags so that he could eventually return the clothing to get his money back. Here comes the grub. Want some ketchup? Bone apple tea. You tip the ketchup. The cap falls off and all the ketchup in the bottle pours onto your food. Whoops. Forget about it. You can have mine. I'm not hungry anyway. Anyway, cool or not, you have to agree Papyrus tries real hard. Like how he keeps trying to be part of the Royal Guard. One day, he went to the house of the head of the Royal Guard and begged her to let him be in it. Of course, she shut the door on him because it was midnight. But the next day, she woke up and saw him still waiting there. Seeing his dedication, she decided to give him warrior training. It's still a work in progress. Oh yeah, I want to ask you something. Have you ever heard of a talking flower? So you know all about it. The echo flower. They're all over the marsh. Say something to them and they'll repeat it over and over. What about it? Well, Pyrus told me something interesting the other day. Sometimes, when no one else is around, a flower appears and whispers things to him. Flattery, advice, encouragement, predictions. Weird, huh? Someone must be using an echo flower to play a trick on him. Keep an eye out, okay? Thanks. You know better than that. Well, that was a long break. I can't believe I let you pull me away from work for that long. Oh, by the way, I'm flat broke. Can you foot the bill? It's just 1,000 G. No, it's more than that. It's just 10,000 G. Just kidding. Grilby, put it on my tab. By the way, I was going to say something, but I forgot. Yeah, I bet. What kind of inflation is in the underground where 2 hamburgers are gonna run that much money? What are they, Zimbabwe dollars? Here we go again. Having to backtrack because of sands. Save it again. Let's hang out again sometime. Yeah, sure. This is a box. You can put an item or take an item out. Why would you though? You can't use items when they're in a box. Sincerely, a box hater. There's a tutu laying on the ground here. Will you take it? You got the old tutu. You know, I thought it was kind of interesting that basically a lot of the stuff that you find is supposed to be remnants from the other children that were murdered for their souls. And, you know, I wish they would have went into a little bit more detail with that. But this game manages to forego a ton of detail anyways. There's a lot of mysteries in this game that Toby Fox just never manages to actually explain in any reasonable fashion. I swore I saw something behind that rushing water. Oh, nice hint. Too bad I played the game before. I'm sure there's some stuff I'm gonna miss. I'm not interested in going completely out of my way either to find all the secrets. Although there may be one or two that are time sensitive that you gotta cheat to access that I may explore anyways just because of the interesting history behind them. Hi, Undyne. I'm here with my daily report. Regarding that human I called you about earlier. Huh? Did I fight them? Yes, of course I did. I fought them valiantly. What? Did I capture them? Well, no. I tried very hard, Undyne, but in the end, I failed. What? You're going to take the human soul yourself? But Undyne, you don't have to destroy them. You see, I understand. I'll help you in any way I can. I have no idea how I'm gonna even try to do Undyne's voice. Yo, did you see the way she was staring at you? That was awesome. I'm so jealous. What'd you do to get her attention? Come on, let's go watch her beat up some bad guys. I already forgot the voice I used for Monster Kid. A feeling of dread hangs over you, but you stay determined. This music always reminds me of Chrono Trigger in the, what was it? The Black Omen stage. When four bridge seeds align in the water, they will sprout. I'm trying to remember how this puzzle worked. Oh, you just pick them up. For some reason, I thought I had to push them. Aaron flexes in. You flex. Aaron flexes twice as hard. Attack increases for you too. Flexing contest. Okay, flex more. Spraying sweat all over the place. Absolutely disgusting. You flex harder. Aaron flexes thrice as hard. Attack increases for you too. Nice. I won't lose though. Yeah, I probably won't. You flex. Aaron flexes very hard. He flexes himself out of the room. You've won. Alright. You know, I think the other piece of equipment I had actually had a higher rate of invulnerability. Old Tutu, armor 10, I don't know. I'm gonna have to explore, I guess. Okay, let's see here. If an error is made, the Bell Blossom can call bridge sheets back to where they started. Alright, so obviously that sign wants attention, so let's see what it is. Oh, I just realized you need 4 in a row in order to... Well... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you know, I'm looking at it, but I'm not sure if I know how that works. That sign's probably not that important to begin with. Oh, I am really screwing this up. Okay, I remember now. Alright, I think. Maybe? Possibly. Alright, there we go. Ring! Hello! This is Papyrus. How did I get this number? It was easy. I just dialed every number. Oh man, I'm gonna have a hard time with that. Sequentially until I got yours. Yeah. So, what are you wearing? I'm asking for a friend. She thought she saw you wearing a bandana. Is that true? Are you wearing a bandana? So, you are wearing a bandana. Got it. Wink, wink. Have a nice day. wishing room. A long time ago, monsters would whisper the wishes to the stars in the sky. If you hoped with all your heart, your wish would come true. Now, all we have are these sparkling stones on the ceiling. Thousands of people wishing together can't be wrong. The king will prove that. Yeah, but what if they got bad wishes? You ask Washu to clean you, it hops around excitedly. Green means clean. Washu is rinsing off a pizza. Come on, sis, make a wish. I wish my sister and I will see the real star someday. Ah, seems my horoscope is the same as last week's. Look through the telescope. Check the wall. Check wall. Okay. It's kind of interesting that some of these stones actually look like planets and moons. Ancient writing covers the walls. You can just make out the words. The War of Humans and Monsters. Why did the humans attack? Indeed, it seemed that they had nothing to fear. Humans are unbelievably strong. It would take the soul of nearly every monster just to equal the power of a single human soul. Well, I mean, that's nonsense. There's plenty of monsters in the underground who can completely waste you if you want to. And does it really matter if you're a kid? If all the souls of all the monsters would be required to beat one human soul, I mean, it would still take a ton of souls to defeat a child's soul, right? But humans have one weakness. Ironically, is the strength of their soul. Its power allows it to persist outside the human body, even after death. If a monster defeats a human, they can take its soul. A monster with a human soul, a horrible beast with unfathomable power. It's an illustration of a strange creature. There's something very unsettling about this drawing. So, I saw this little dock back here. Can I just... Nope, okay. At some point, I'm going to have to grind too to get the Temi armor just to make my life easier. I'm probably not going to record that, simply because you have to die a ton of times in order to be able to actually afford the darn thing. Ooh, look, it's undying. It's undying. At least these spears don't do a ton of damage. That kid. Yo, did you see that? Undyne just touched me. I'm never washing my face ever again. Man, are you unlucky. If you were standing just a little bit to the left, yo, don't worry. I'm sure we'll see her again. Man, it's gotta suck not having any arms. This cheese has been here so long, a magical crystal has grown around it. It's stuck to the table. Oh man, I think I just screwed up. I wonder if that squeak messed up whatever the previous message was. Oh well. I'm thinking about getting into the telescope business. It's normally 50,000 G to use this premium telescope, but since I know you, you can use it for free. How's about it? I already know what the joke is, but... You know, Sans Pranks, he's like one of those guys, like one of my friends, where people would just get sick of his shit to the point someone just lose it after that, you know? Huh? You aren't satisfied? Don't worry, I'll give you a full refund. Uh-huh. What's a star? Can you touch it? Can you eat it? Can you kill it? Are you a star? The ancient glyphs have been painted over with a list of 21 different flavors. Okay. It's a box for storing punch cards. It's empty right now. I relocated my store, but there are still no customers. Fortunately, I've thought of a solution. Punch cards. Every time you buy an ice cream, you can take a punch card from the box. If you have 3 cards, you can trade them for a free ice cream. They're sure to get the customers to come back. Ice cream. It's the frozen treat that warms your heart. Now just 25G. No. There's there's ice cream hidden in the depths of a watery cavern. Well, it doesn't sound very appealing. Let's go back. See where our other path leads. Later on, that duck, I believe, will give you a shortcut if you want it to. You hear a passing conversation. So, don't you have any wishes to make? Just one, but it's kinda stupid. Oh, cool. I thought you had to imitate both of them, but it's only one. That's pretty nice. It's a pair of ballet shoes. Will you take it? Yeah, take it. I'm gonna have to do some research later to see which ones offer better invulnerability, since right now damage isn't something that we should concern ourselves with. I don't think damage is ever a concern until you go with the genocide route. Ring! Hello! This is Papyrus! Remember when I asked you about clothes? Well, the friend who wanted to know, her opinion of you is very... murdery. But I bet you knew that already. And because you knew that, I told her what you told me you were wearing. A bandana. Because I knew, of course, after such a suspicious question, you would obviously change your clothing. You're such a smart cookie. This way, you're safe, and I didn't lie. No betrayal anywhere. Being friends with everyone is easy. What a jerk. Wow. This is kind of ridiculous. Wash you soul. Come on in. The water's... Wow. This is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm wondering if I actually have to get one of those green drops. And get out of here, Aaron, you jerk. Man, these guys are just kicking my ace. You eat one half of a bicycle, you cover 11 HP. Don't say that. Come on, I promise I won't laugh. The power to take their souls. This is the power that the humans feared. Ooh, it's Onion San. You know, I thought this would have been kind of a cool boss fight considering how creepy the character is. Hey, there. Noticed you were here. I'm Onion San. Onion San, ya here? What a goofy face. You're visiting Waterfall, huh? It's great here, huh? You love it, huh? Yeah, me too. It's my big favorite. No one asked. Even though the water's getting so shallow here, I have to sit down all the time, but hey, that's okay. It beats moving to the city and living in a crowded aquarium, like all my friends did. An aquarium's full, anyway, so even if I wanted to, That's okay though, you hear? Undyne's gonna fix everything, you hear? I'm gonna get out of here and live in the ocean, you hear? Hey there, that's the end of this room. I'll see you around. Have a good time. In Waterfall. You hum a jazz ballad. Shiren follows your melody. Shirey, 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 shirey. Northern room hides a great treasure. Oh yeah? A haunting song echoes down the corridor. Won't you play along? Only the first 8 are fine. Oh god. Alright, I might have to come back to that later depending on how important it is. This power has no counter. Indeed, a human cannot take a monster's soul. When a monster dies, its soul disappears. An incredible power would be needed to take the soul of a living monster. There is only one exception. The soul of a special species of monsters called a boss monster. A boss monster's soul is strong enough to persist after death, if only for a few moments. A human could absorb this soul, but this has never happened, and now it never will. Good. I need this stupid umbrella for this thing, don't I? Wait a second. Maybe the statue actually plays the melody that I need. I'll dick around with it later. Maybe I'll do that later when I'm not recording. I'm really just looking for another save point at this point. Yo, you got an umbrella? Awesome! Let's go! The puddles are nice, I'll give them credit for that. Man, Undyne is so cool. She beats up bad guys and never loses. If I was a human, I would wet the bed every night, knowing she was gonna beat me up. Ha ha! Yeah, thanks. So, one time, we had a school project where we had to take care of a flower. The king, we had to call him Mr. Dreamer, volunteered to donate his own flowers. He ended up coming to school and teaching a class about responsibility and stuff. That got me thinking, yo, how cool would it be if Undyne came to school? She could beat up all the teachers. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe she wouldn't beat up the teachers. She's too cool to ever hurt an innocent person. Yo, this ledge is way too steep. Hmm. Yo, you wanna see Undyne, right? Climb on my shoulders. Yo, you go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I always find a way to get through. And fall on my face. The humans, afraid of our power, declared war on us. They attacked suddenly and without mercy. In the end, it could hardly be called a war. United, the humans were too powerful and us monsters too weak. Not a single soul was taken and countless monsters were turned to dust. Alright, so the next part here is going to be another chasing from Undyne, and then I think you end up dropping into the underground. I am going to stop here for today after a quick save. Thank you once again for visiting Uncle Jay Plays, and I hope you have a great Monday afternoon.